Most people manifest from their mind. Here, you remember how to manifest from your heart. I am Rish, and this is Reality Unlimited. Let's drop in. Today, we have with us Rana. She's a guide and a space holder devoted to helping humans return to themselves, not through more doing, but through presence, slowing down, and being. Her work lives at the intersection of embodiment and collective unity. Through one human family, she's here to remind us we heal individually and evolve together. Welcome, Rana. Good to have you here.
Hi, Rish.
Hi, Rana.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for being here.
And thank you for creating that space for us to speak and to communicate and to connect as one. Thank you for this. We need more of that. So I would
Thank
like
you.
to show my gratitude for you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So last time we met in Ibiza at Mind Valley's A Fest. And since then, I know a lot of things have changed for you and me. And right now, it's a right moment to dive deeper into what's been going on. And I would love to start with one human family. What is that?
One human family. What is that? And I get asked a lot, what is one human family? And I say, it's as simple as it's called. It's us. It's who we are. It's the truth. We're all one human family. And I cannot say that this is something that I came up with. It is something that I always knew in my heart. I was brought up in Egypt, I would say, in a very conservative family, a very traditional Egyptian Muslim family. And there were a lot of restrictions into connecting with other people. And I was always sensing there's kind of separation. Like, I'm not allowed to talk to boys. I'm not allowed to talk to certain girls. Like, it was always like it's them and us. And I was feeling this separation. And my childhood was not a very open childhood. So I had a lot of time where I sit by myself. Like, even my parents, they tell me when I grew up, like, you always wanted to stay by yourself. It's because, yeah, I wasn't fitting in. I was not allowed to connect. And I remember I had a moment, I was like, how they're telling me that I'm not allowed to talk to this and that, and it's them and it's us. It's like, aren't we all human beings?
Mm.
And I was like, we're all human beings and we're all the same. And I do not see any differences. I do not have an agenda. It's like we're all one. It's like I want to play with another human and I feel that other human. So it's like, this is where the idea started. Is like when my parents come and tell me, it's like, no, I don't agree. I don't understand why I cannot talk to other people. We're all one human family. We're all one human family. It's like, we're all one human family. And it's like, isn't it? And I came with it from, even from the, like, talking to them religiously. Aren't we coming all from the same source? Aren't we all from the same? It's as simple as that. I'm not making this up. And of course, they were like, Rana, like, keep what you're saying to yourself. Like, it's like, we're not going to discuss this. But I always believed that we're all one human family. And this idea kept evolving with me to an extent that I remember when I was 13, I wrote on my mirror, one human family. And I said, this is how I am going to live my life. Like, I will live my life in that form. When I was 13, I got veiled. I don't know if you know what does veiled mean. Like, I got covered from head to toe.
Mm.
I was 13 years old. And the reason why I got veiled is because I wanted to fit in. My parents were not allowing me to talk to other kids, was not allowed to dress up in a certain way because it was not safe. The other people were not safe. The other people were different. The culture and the community and the religion, like, everything was like, it's also them and it's us, the sense of separation. And that sense of separation made me want to fit in a place. So I had to cover in. So because I wanted to please my parents in a way, and I wanted to feel like I belong.
So you come from Egypt, and what is veiled? Is that something that happens
Veiled
to
is
everyone?
when the girl gets her period, she has to cover her body and her hair, and, like, you just cover all you just get covered from head to toe.
Okay. And why do they
like
do
no
that?
skin. It's part of the religion. And at that time, I decided I'm going to do this because I wasn't even allowed to put on any clothes. Like it was a very restrictive um, upbringing in a way. But this was their way of love. This is where understanding. So I really really appreciate what my parents did from what they knew back then. So I got veiled and I stayed veiled till I was almost 18. Throughout that journey, I learned so much about religion, about life, but from a certain perspective, but I couldn't. None of what I've studied and of what I've seen couldn't make me believe that we are separate, that there was something called different religions, that there was something called different cultures. I was like seeing that this is all coming out of fear, out of control. Like I don't know how I was getting it, but it was something that is coming in my heart. It was like, no, 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 this is no way it. We're all one human family. It was like as if a voice talking to me. And when I was 18, I remember I went out with my parents and there was that we went to have dinner and there was that lady singing and she was wearing a flare jeans. I remember her like yesterday, and a crop top, and she had a very beautiful short blonde hair and her voice was amazing. Like she was so beautiful and she was singing and everyone was like amazed by her. And what did I do? I asked the waiter to come in to bring me a piece of paper. And I got this paper and I said, I am going to give her this paper after she finishes. And you know what did I write in this paper? You're gonna go to hell. You cannot be doing what you're doing. This
Wow.
is how dare you do. I've said so many dark things. And I took the paper and after she was gone, I ran after her because I wanted to give it to her. And I looked at her and I remember, like now my hand is sweating as if it's the same. I was holding the paper like this. My hands were sweating. And I swear to God, I heard a voice. And that voice told me, this is the first time I hear it. I told you, I heard that voice twice. Look into your heart.
Mm.
It's like, what? And I was like so scared. Look into your heart. And I closed my and I've seen how my words would affect her and how my words are coming from what has been given to me and how we're all connected and how it's all one. Like I've seen it. I've seen it. I'm saying this because I'm jealous. I'm saying this. Who am I to tell her this? She is me. Like she's representing the side of me that I want to be. Like I'm blaming her because I cannot be her. Like we're all one. We're all one. It's not about her. It's about me. And it's not about me. It's about what my parents or my culture has taught me. It's like, I was like, it's all one. And it came to me. We're all one human family. I sat down on the floor and I couldn't stop crying. And then she came and she looked into my eyes and she said, what's wrong with you? You're so beautiful. And I never seen myself so beautiful, but she saw me beautiful because it's her. And I was like seeing all the connections, like, God, what is this? I went back home to my parents. I was like, I want to take off my veil. And they were like, Forget about it." And I was
You were
like,
still
no,
veiled
yeah.
at that
I was like,
time.
yeah, this is the thing. This is why I gave her. This is why I was having carrying all this anger because it's like there was this sense of separation from myself, from my being as a girl, and separation from other people. And this is what I want to tell you. This is what separation creates.
Mm.
This is what separation creates. It creates all this illness in the heart. And I am so blessed and grateful that I got to see and sense it and choose not to follow this illness because it's easier for me to say, you know what, I will just follow everyone and I will keep in that sense of separation. She's separate from me. She is bad because she's not like me, and stay into where I am. Because I went to my parents and I was like, I want to take off my veil, and they said no. And I was like, no, I want to take off my veil. And they said no. And I went to my room that night and I was crying. I was like, if I told anyone this story, they would say I'm crazy, but I heard a voice, and this voice, I'm going to look into it. We are one human family. I don't know
Mm.
how to explain it, but we are one human family. It's not something that I created. It's something that I was born with it. And I remember a week, like my parents didn't approve it a week after. And this was the first time I stand up for myself. I took off my veil. And my dad called me and asked me, "Did you take off your veil?" And I said, "Yes, Dad." And he said, "Yeah, you know that you're not going to put on, like, dress up, like, show off your skin." And it's like, "Dad, it's not about this. I put on a veil on my heart from hatred. I cannot explain it." And this was the beginning of my journey of getting to know myself and understanding that everyone reflects something in me. I've seen it, I've experienced it. I couldn't put my hands into it back then, but I was sensing it. And then I started seeing why we have a lot of symbols that separate us. It's like, it's like we have religious symbols, we have flags, we have borders, we have too many things. And it's like, I wish people would ask me, "What are you?" It's like they see me and they see the symbol of one human family and they understand that I'm a safe space. We're all one. And this is where the idea of the symbol, I decided I'm going to create a symbol, and the symbol to unite us all as one. Because it doesn't matter where you're coming from, what's your belief, this is all man-made. You can believe in whatever you believe in, but at the end, it has to be about us being together. Anything that makes you separate or makes you feel like you are better than the other person, trust me, it is not even 1% aligned with what's divine. Like, there's no way. How would you tell me you're so sure about it? It's because it's in my heart. Again, you have to go back into your heart. Any sense of separation is not. God is oneness. God is everything. God is infinite. And I've studied religion, I've studied history, I've studied culture. I've experienced my life as a human being reflecting onto another human being. We cannot be living in the illusion of we are separate beings, because this is an illusion. And
Love
this is,
that.
again, this kind of separation is what creates illness in the heart. All what's happening in the world is because people are disconnected from themselves and from one another. This is it. This is the only thing that it's happening. So moving forward, I was like, okay, no one believes in one human family. I'm creating one human family. This is how am I going to live my life? What do you believe in? I believe we're all one human family. What does one human family is? Who we are. It's like we're coming from the same source. We're all human beings sharing this journey. It's a very short journey. It's a very short journey of learning how to connect to yourself, like shedding layers and knowing how to come together and live together. Because also learning how to live together, this is part of the journey. Learning acceptance and putting your ego aside and understanding that we're all equal. Yet we're different, but we're the same, and we have to accept this. This is part of the journey, and we're transcending. This is how I see the life. And when I tell you it's a very short journey of self-discovery, my way of self-discovery is about shedding layers. It's about simplifying. It's about doing less. And why do I say do less? Because this is how it has been approached to me also. It's in our heart. I knew it when I started, like I say, I'm not going to listen to what they're telling me. I'm just going to listen to my heart. And my heart showed me that we're one human family. My heart showed me the oneness. It's not something that I seek. It's something that I decided that I'm just going to be with it. So this is what I tell you. All of us, we come with it. It's inside of us. It's not about doing more. It's about creating more space by doing less so it could come out.
I love that. And I see the passion in you while sharing it, and it also came naturally for you while you were growing up. This was a natural way of seeing the world. However, for someone who's listening, we would also try to decode how you see life in oneness, how you come to the present. So I want to go to those areas, and I want you to really simplify
How
them.
do I come to the present? I've been asked lately, it's like, are you happy? I say I am present. And I focus so much on being present. And how do I do this? this is a daily it's a daily decision. It's a daily it's a work. Like, you wake up with an intention. It's like, today I'm going to be present. And when I started this journey of being present, I started like with an intention, setting my alarm every half an hour to bring me back into the present moment. Like every half an hour, I'm not kidding. So it's like, come back to the present, come back to the present, come back to the present. It's like,
You exactly said you're no longer chasing transformation. You
oh yeah,
have started to live in the moment. Why is that? And why should someone live in the moment? What does that bring?
because I realized, when I want to say it in a way that people could understand it, chasing transformation, it's always something outside of you. It's like and you're chasing something that's coming from the mind. You think that if you've done this, and if you transformed in that way, then you're reaching somewhere. So it is outside of me, chasing outside. But I realized that being in the present moment, like fully aware of what you are doing now, how are you feeling now, and what's going on around you now, this is the real moment of creation. This is the only moment that you have. This is the only moment that is real. This is actually the moment of transformation, because through your present moment, you get to be aware of what to choose, how to appreciate things, how to feel things, how to align your energy with what's going around. You are present because everything around you is alive. And it's all about alignment. Through the present moment, the alignment come. It's not about you doing the work. It's about you aligning with what's in here. Because God is alignment. Transformation is something that I keep seeking in order to feel like I'm going to feel better, or I'm going to go somewhere. But that
Accomplish
somewhere is
something.
coming from my mind. It's not the divine alignment.
Hmm.
But in the present moment, just being aware, not on an autopilot. Let's like, I'm aware now that I am sitting in this room on that chair, talking to you, breathing, moving my hands. Like, I am in that moment, totally in it. This is the only moment that exists. And through that moment, me and you now, we are creating something. This is the transformation. It's not something that we are going to do after we finish our call. We're creating it right now with the awareness, because I feel like we started making things so complex on us. Like, it's alignment, because we are God's manifestation. We are the Creator's manifestation. Let's agree on that. He manifested all this, He manifested us. And throughout this manifestation, it's about aligning with our true self and aligning with the divine. And this is going to only happen when you are here in the right moment, not time traveling to the past or time traveling to the future, trying to transform something or cry over something in the past that doesn't even exist now. So this is my way of creating my life. My life is only the moment.
Hmm.
It's about always focusing on being aligned and reminding myself, like, my manifestation is part of God's manifestation. We are part of a bigger picture. It's not only about me, it's about the whole. Because sometimes I was like, it came to my mind, what if I am manifesting something that's against the Creator's manifestation? What if what if I'm manifesting something that it's so bad on the whole? Like, I could go so deep with my thoughts into it. So again, I want to be aligned. How am I going to be aligned? Is to make sure that I am present in the moment. I am enjoying everything. I am so aware that everything around us is alive. And this is where I want to tune in, because I want to tune in beyond what I can only see or feel. Like, it's like beyond, like, this divine alignment. This is where I want to be. And it happens in the present moment.
A lot of people would say that if they're not chasing transformation, then they are being lazy. What do you think about that?
Again, chasing is coming from you're not even good enough. I'm not saying you do not work on yourself, but you have to give yourself the space to know yourself and to listen to what's inside, because every one of us is already coming with the inner catalog. It's inside, and that transformation, it's like, what are you seeking out of that transformation? This is the question. Like, if I'm not chasing transformation, then I'm lazy. What is it that you are seeking? This is important to know. Why do you want the transformation? Because it's nothing is outside of you. Once you are aligned, everything is going to fall into place. And it starts by, a lot of people tell you, I want to do a lot of things. I will tell you, amazing. I'm so happy. Let's go do. And it's not that I'm against doing, like I'm pro doing, but it's not just doing without knowing the why. And it's not doing for the sake of doing. And if you want to do a lot of things, I would come and tell you, can you sit with yourself for 6 hours, for a day, for 2 or 3, doing nothing, just you and yourself, just breathe, connect, and feel? I'll tell you, not everybody can do it. They always want to feel distraction outside of them. And why is that? If I tell you the answer is you, it's inside of you.
Beautiful. Because we are taught to be on a treadmill over and over, to
Because
be
we're
looked
chasing,
out of
not
unworthy.
knowing why. And this is what I say, it's the collective illusion. We are in a collective, we think that we have to do that in order to reach that space. But who said? Who's going to question the why? God is here. God is now. God is with us. What are we seeking? Why are we taking it the hard way? You have to do all these things in order to connect to yourself. You have to go all the way in order to connect with God. It's like, I am here. God is here. I want to connect. It's just me and myself with the divine, with my body, with my soul. It already exists in here. It doesn't need anything. It doesn't need anything. I don't have to go take all the way. I don't have to go to travel the other way around in order to connect with the spirit that would connect me to the divine. You can connect with it in here because it's about you tuning. It's about you aligning with that frequency. So it's all about the now. So we do not
Uh,
chase transformation. We become it. We become it. And we have to normalize that every day the evolvement and the change, it is something that it is natural. It is something that it's happening by itself. We don't seek it. You know that the earth, like right now we're talking and everything is moving. Everything is evolving. Everything is changing. The earth in that space, I always call the space, the earth is a spaceship. We are the spaceship right now, right now. And that spaceship is rotating in the galaxy. So it's already evolving, it's moving, it's changing the ecosystem around us, it's changing our biology. We are already in a constant state of change. We are
hmm,
already in a constant state of transformation. It's not something that we chase. Breathe in and just notice the transformation that it is already divinely happening.
I love how you put it.
Notice, you
Yeah.
know?
So, what do you notice since you have stopped chasing the transformation and being in the moment? What do you notice in your moment to moment awareness, your day to day awareness? Like, what has shifted? Like, show us what's changed in the life of Rana.
I'll tell you, to be honest, I became a much calmer person, and I understood what the importance of like being calm and trusting, and like really, really trusting. This is something that comes by itself. When they used to tell me this, I was like, no, this is not going to happen. But it's alignment. Things happen. It matches me. Like I wouldn't know, like I wake up knowing that I'm going to be at the right place with the right people. Yes, I'm very clear about what is it that I want to do with my life. Like connect with myself, share myself with the world. I have my mission, I have my things. But again, it's not chasing. It's like magnet. It comes to you. All I have to do is
What
have
comes
a
to you?
clear intention. The people, the opportunities, the people, the opportunities, the ideas, the
And
knowing, the knowing, the knowing. And the more that you trust, the more that you see and talk to God and talk and be connected beyond this 3D world. The more that you are in tune, the more that you will get clear messages, clear knowings. It's knowing, remembrance. You will just, I just sit like this and I will get the idea, I will get the download, I will find my phone ringing, that person calling me. I will find, like, yeah, the abundance in life. People tell you this doesn't happen. No, it happens. It happens.
so you're saying the more you slow down, your life becomes faster and more effortless.
100%. And more enjoyable. But you slow down, not, you're slowing down present, conscious, not unconscious. Like I will sit with you in a room and I will, like, are we aware of that space? Like, I'll be so aware of every single part of that room. I'm here and I'm now and I'm aware and I feel and I sit and you
And you
tune
live.
in with your energy.
You live fully. Because when you're present,
Yes.
you're aware of everything, like what's here and now.
And you really enjoy it. And it's those beautiful little small moments that create the meaning to your life. It's not something big that it's not a big achievement. It's the little thing. It's like you now drinking your coffee. And I always say, start with the coffee,
Water.
guys. It's like water, the water. Drink it in the mug that you like. Just like feel it. It's like talk to it. It's like, oh,
Mm.
this is actually a living organ. Like, talk to it. What energy do you want to get back out of this? It wants you to talk to you. Like the water wants you to talk to it, because we're all one, connected. So I always say, it's like, bless the food. Thank you for all the nutrition that you're giving us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for making me feel so good. And I enjoy. It's like we bless it, we bless it. And I say thank you to the food before we even eat it. It's like I get into my home. It's like, I love you so much. Thank you for all what you're giving me. I love my room. I love my light. Because it's alive. You make it alive.
Mm.
And this is where it connects. And then it's a frequency that you keep creating and things come to you.
Someone who doesn't have that connection yet of seeing the life in oneness, or let's say a younger version of Rana, what would you suggest to them or take their hand and guide them towards? What's that practical thing to see oneness in life, to see the reality as it is?
Everyone has their journey. Let's agree on that. And my way will not only be the way. And for every perspective, there are infinite perspectives. So,
That's why I said
yes,
younger
it's,
version of Rana, because
yeah.
people who are coming here on the podcast, they are coming on the resume.
I actually told myself, this. It was not about seeing the oneness. It's about me wanting to see myself. And when you start seeing yourself, you start seeing the oneness. When you start connecting with yourself, you start seeing how you are connected with everyone else. It doesn't start with just the idea of we're all one and I love everyone. It doesn't come like this, because you will never be able to give or understand this if you don't feel that wholeness in yourself first. So it's a journey inward of, you know what? I'm living with you on this earth. So let's get to know you. Because and this is what I talk with my friends. It's like, if a certain way didn't serve you your entire life, maybe it's time to try another way. And
Mm.
maybe you try to love yourself differently. Maybe everything is, there's a probability of everything, but it's also a decision, Rish. Because let's agree, it's like, yeah, I'm making it sound like it's an easy process, but it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of commitment. It takes a lot of consistency. And I always say, building this connection with yourself and seeing the oneness and understand it and feel it, it's like you have two cups. One is so full with all what you've been told and how you've been living your life, and there's another empty cup in here. And every day you wake up trying to connect with yourself more, simplify yourself more. It's like adding a drop of water. A drop of water in an empty cup. It's gonna take some time in order for it to be filled and you able to drink from it. It doesn't it doesn't grow, it doesn't come in one day. It's an intention. It's a consistency. It's a work that you wake up every day and say, I'm going to connect with myself. I'm going to connect with the divine. I want to be in a higher frequency in my life. And you commit to that. It's building the muscle. It's a commitment. It's a choice. And but the beautiful side of it, once it starts blooming, God is much kinder than human beings. And he's so abundant. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna enjoy. It's like, oh, is this really happening to me? And God is gonna say, yeah, take more, take more, take more. Because he's so generous. The more we stop, and what I learned that anything that comes from my mind is so limited. So anything about, like, any idea about how is God gonna reward me, or how does this work, or how it goes, this is all coming from my limited mind. So, and it's not even part of the truth. It's infinite. So, it's like, yeah, I'm doing this, like, I'm abundant. Yes, I'm abundant. To what extent? I don't know. I don't want to know.
Limitless.
It's limitless. It's like, and when I say abundant, it's like, because people think, oh, so you have like billions. It's not about the money. It's the abundance of feeling. It's abundance of enjoyment. It's abundance of euphoria, of ecstasy, of enjoying, of aliveness, of being in the present moment. And you will get according to your intention. My intention is to live alive, to be truly in the present moment, to connect with myself throughout my life, and to connect with other people as one human family. This is my intention. This is what gives me, it fills my heart. And for everyone else, it could be different, but this is what's my capacity. This is what I like. You know what I mean? So yes, I'm abundant with love. I'm abundant with connections, and abundant with awareness into being in the present moment. And this is something that I ask God to keep, like, thank you. This is what I pray for every single day, to be fully present and alive.
And that's the beauty of it, to see life inward, and also abundance as a frequency rather than something that you have outside. It's a frequency that you vibrate at. And abundance is your purpose. It's the joy that you live in, the presence that you live in, and the best kind of adventure that you came here to experience. That's abundance.
Yes.
And that
Yes.
may look very different for different people. Have to have $1 billion in the account. Again, that's the ego talking. That's again the scarcity talking.
But if you have, it's okay.
It's okay. That's your
If you have,
quest.
it's okay.
Huh?
Exactly.
But that's not
There,
a
there,
benchmark.
there are no rules. Yeah, there are no rules. Like,
Huh?
and I mean, it's just it's important also to be clear about what you want, but to be open. Because again, I started realizing, like, maybe what you know is coming from your own limitation. And this is why I always say I manifest a feeling. I do not manifest a matter. Like, I manifest a feeling always. But I don't know how to visualize a house. But I could tell you, I want to feel, I want to feel that feeling in my home.
Mm.
I want to feel that feeling with my people. But I don't visualize the place. I do not visualize the when. I do not visualize the situation. I visualize the feeling. I feel the feeling in my heart, and I manifest on this.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, have you been able to connect deeper with your purpose with your life purpose while you are now in a deeper level of presence?
Honestly, as I moved to Spain, I feel like every single day I've moved almost 5 months ago, and I feel like now is the time where it's not only I'm believing or I'm seeing, it's actually I'm living it. Like it's how the people are welcoming me, how I'm feeling the connection, how the safe spaces are being created. This is what I'm telling you, the alignment is happening. I find myself in spaces talking about one human family, and people are so open about one human family, taking this concept and sharing it with the world. So, and actually, I want to tell you, I've been reading so much about history lately, and my ancestors, like being an Egyptian, actually, this was the message of oneness. Like it's coming from Akhenaton. This is actually, it was all about we're all one. This is what like my ancestors were like trying to show the world. So it's not something that I've created, it's something that I remember and I'm living now. And I believe that the way that made me experience the pleasure of it is my true and the work that I do with myself of really being true to myself, really being true to myself, because I've tried many ways into bringing the one human family concept into world by chasing, wanting to create it and create it as like, okay, create it into a certain business idea or make it look like a brand or make, it's like, it's not like this. And I've tried and I failed. I've
Mm,
failed more than once. But the moment I was like, I will live with it, I will be it, I will walk the talk, and this is it, opportunities are falling into place. Getting more of like I'm speaking in much more places. I'm curating events. I'm going to festivals. Like I'm having circles every week. So it's happening.
good luck for that. So,
Thank
what
you.
really happens when someone comes in one human family, or what's your intention? What do you want it to be like?
Okay, so I will tell you like my bigger dream. Like I want to spread the sense of safety and belonging into our daily life. Like, and I'm talking to normal human beings in the street. We started walking around like so strangers, like people they look into one another and they don't even smile or say hi. They see someone who needs help and they don't help, and we became the norm. I want to change that norm. I want people to connect more by when they see that symbol, because you wouldn't know if that person is safe or not. Anyone who will be carrying that symbol, anyone who will be putting on a t-shirt of one human family or like showing that symbol on a space, it means that you are approachable. Like that other person can come and talk to you. That other person can come and tell you that he wants a hug. If you just go and eat somewhere and you put that symbol and or put on a shirt or whatever, like just make it visible to people to make people understand that you are a safe space. Like. So I go to places and I put the one human family. I go to cafes and I put it and I explain to the owners, and please tell the people if they saw it. I will share with you later the material. They could come and people can come and talk to me. And we talk and we share ideas. And imagine you go to that space, like when we've met at Mind Valley, we all felt like we're a family. We all trusted one another because we were all Mind Valley. I want to take that into everywhere in normal life, like, in public spaces where you can see benches that has one human family where people can come and sit and talk, because connection happens with this. We all feel like we're all alone, we're passing through this, it's only us. No, we need to come and talk together on a very, very basic thing. Pay forward to someone, be human, remember how to be human, make people trust how it is to be human. And what I try and I work into bringing into the one human family circles is like, okay, you know what, this is a place for you to be, and this is the place for you to be held, and I see you and we love you, and we're one human family. I don't care if you and I don't care what you've done in your life. This is not my thing. But in that space, you're held as a human being because I truly see you as one of the family. And I believe when you create that safe space for people, they start calming down, they start feeling safe, and they start connecting with themselves. And then they were like, oh, you know what? I feel safe. And they start connecting with other people. They start connecting with me. They start connecting with the other. Oh, and it's about connection to yourself, removing that sense of separation I told you that brings this illness in the heart that we move around. And
that you
my aim is
felt.
to remove that sense of separation.
Mm,
This is
beautiful.
my intention. And it's coming from the journey that I lived. I've seen it.
Mm,
So I share this, I share my story with people. And let me tell you, when your intention is aligned with your truth, things flow. Because I don't ask people to believe in something, I help people remember the truth that's inside of them.
mm.
I'm not coming up with something. I just help you to remember. I help you to see. I put on the light in your heart for you to see it. It's sort of like, you will feel it and you'll just live with it. And yeah, this is what I love doing.
Yeah, it may look like a very simple idea, but it's very profound and deep. And I'm sure it will connect with a lot of people. So, someone who wants to get deeper into this, is there any way they can check something out?
Yes, we started our website and we are going to make it. Okay, the thing is, I was like, I want more of human connection. So I want to create more ambassadors because I believe in more human connection. Like I know, thank God for the technology that we are able to see you now. But it's like, you know what? I love physical connection. I want to give you a hug right now. It's like I'm going to give you a virtual hug, but I would love to see you. So I want, like, yes, we're building the website. It's on, and actually, we are starting the process of the give and receive. Like, it's going to be a platform also for people to state what they want, and from all over the world. Like, if you want to learn Arabic, if you want a certain serve, if you want anything, and we could match people to help one another, just for like, you do it for another human being, and this is what we're working on. The concept of one human family is to show the goodness on the website, is to show the goodness of this world also, and to share stories, because it's very important that people get to share their stories and know that we are having similar experiences. But I want more ambassadors. I want to tell people about what we do, and to work with themselves also through the process, because in order to be a one human family ambassador, it's like you're going to sit in silence for like 3 hours a day because you need to connect with your true self. We're not going to simplify. And I have the simplification method. Like if you're doing 20 things a day, we're going to make them 10 days, 10 things a day. And we're going to create more space so you can have more space so you can accommodate people. So we have the list of the things that we want for our ambassadors, and I wanted to spread. I wish like everyone would just be like, if you have your own store, if you have your own shop, if you have your own work, and just have the one human family symbol, and be a safe space for people, give food for free, accommodate people, talk, create conversations, like be an example of what a human being is. Walk the talk. Remind people that we're all connected. Do not create sense of separation. So definitely I want people in, but I want people to go and spread the message, to go and
Right.
create their own circles.
Is the website online yet? Is it
Yes,
live? You want
yes,
to share?
I'm going to.
You can share the name of the website.
Yes, it's one human dot family, and we have the Instagram too.
Okay, perfect. So,
Mhm.
whoever's listening and would love to connect and dive deeper into this concept of oneness and really spread this message, check her out. Check the One Human
Thank you,
Family
Rish.
Instagram out. She's doing an amazing work. And I love that you have this intention and it's so pure of bringing this concept and bringing it through the symbol so that
Yeah,
it can really spread and people can connect at a deeper level.
And Rish, we have to remind ourselves, simplify your life. Simplify your life. Making it hard, making it look complex, it creates a sense of separation and it creates frustration. And people feel like, oh my God, am I gonna get into like it's going to be a very long road in order for me to change? No, it's a decision. It's just it's in this moment. You're going to change once you say, you know what, I choose not to eat junk food and I choose to eat healthy. This is a change. This is a transformation. When you are aware of this very simple decision that you are making right now. So it's in the very, very small steps, decisions that you take every single day. This is the actual transformation that is happening now. And this is how it's going to impact the future. So this is what I try to do. Yeah, it's good. I learn, go to read and do it, but I mean, simplify it. I don't have to tell you, you know what, you're not a morning person, I have to force you to wake up at 5 in the morning. No, I want you to give me a time, but be consistent, commit to a time. If you are really a night person, then give me your night. You know what I mean?
What's your vision for the collective? When this idea is spread, how do you see the world?
Alive. I would see it alive. I would see it transforming in the moment. I would see like there's a quantum leap happening because it's alignment. We're aware, we're present, we are changing. And it's going to affect us all because we're all connected. How the world is hasn't served anyone till now. If that way of doing things has been the right way, then we would have all been a better place. But I ask people to try a different way. Instead of just like seeing one another as enemies, what about we start seeing one another as one? Maybe, maybe we'll all be happy. We'll all be alive. Alive. The beauty of life is to be alive.
Mm.
And I want to give that, it's like, oh, thank you for being here.
Let's make this world a more connected, joyful, abundant place.
Yes.
One symbol at a time, one
Yes.
podcast at a time. And
Yes.
that's where we are at.
Yes. 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 Thank you, Rish.
I
Thank
have
you for.
just two last questions before we leave.
Yes, please.
So, someone listening who's exhausted, fragmented, doing all the work, but feeling alone, what's the first step back to remembering they are whole?
Why are you doing what you're doing? Remembering why are you doing what you're doing? And this is something that we all have to keep questioning, reminding ourselves of the why, because it's whether we know the why, so if we're going to keep moving forward, or then we realize that we don't know what the why. And this is why we're not feeling. And goes back to the collective illusion of chasing something, but I don't know why am I chasing it. So when you feel so frustrated, so tired, and in that space, go back to your why and sit with it and be kind to yourself. It's not a race. And if you're tired, rest. It's okay. It's okay. And we don't have to do it alone. Sometimes it feels like it's a lonely journey, but there are a lot of people around who are opening up their hands. They're creating more space for people to hold. You just, put an intention and try to find these people. Because we always hold on into being open and vulnerable. But actually, you know what? Break free from this. And this is what helped me through my journey.
Wonderful advice. Thank you. Now,
Thank
I
you.
want you to feel into this when I ask this question and then answer. What comes up for you when I say reality unlimited? How does that look like?
Reality unlimited. What's reality? What's reality? It's unlimited. Reality differs from a person to another. Like we, right now, we're experiencing the same thing, but you cannot say it's the same reality. So it's everything and it's nothing at the same time. This is what's reality for me. It's everything and nothing. and it's unlimited. It goes back to the oneness. Yeah. It's a beautiful journey, Rish. It's a beautiful journey. Again, our mind could be limited to understanding, and this is the beauty of it, because it's a journey about like awakening the heart, you know?
If you're watching until the end, just keep this as a reminder that when you're in your presence, when you're connected to yourself and your universe as a result, your reality is unlimited, and there's no limit to how much beauty you can experience in this lifetime. And I trust you received what you were meant to receive. Thank you for tuning in until the end, and it was a pleasure having this chat with you, Rana.
Thank you. The pleasure is mine, Vish. It's always a pleasure. Thank you. May we all unite as one human family, live in all the realities that we want to live, tuning into the frequency and make it happen, you know?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whatever shifted in you, trust it. If this landed for you, someone in your life needs to hear it too. Find me on Instagram at I am Rish Gupta. Your reality is unlimited.